Imagine a place where every idea humanity had ever touched was gathered under one roof. Not gold, not weapon, not power, knowledge. Scrolls from India, star maps from Babylon, medical texts from Egypt, philosophy from Greece, engineering ideas centuries ahead of their time. Now imagine this place gone. No ruins to visit, no ashes to examine, no final list of what was lost, just silence. Tonight, we're not just asking what happened to the Library of Alexandria. We're asking something far more terrifying. How close are we to doing this again? Welcome to ChronoVault, where forgotten history, lost civilizations, and buried truths come back to life. If you're drawn to mysteries that shaped the world without leaving fingerprints, subscribe now. Because once knowledge is lost, it doesn't come back. Alexandria wasn't just a city, it was a statement. Founded in 331 BCE by Alexander the Great, it sat between worlds Africa, Asia, and Europe like a crossroads of thought. But Alexander didn't live to see what it would become. That vision fell to his successor, Ptolemy I, who asked a dangerous question. What if we collected everything humans know? Not stories, not myths, everything. The library wasn't a single room. It was part of a massive research complex called the Mouseion, a temple to the muses. Scientists lived there, philosophers argued there, astronomers mapped the sky there. And the rules were ruthless. Every ship that entered Alexandria's harbor was searched. Any book found was confiscated. The original stayed in the library. A copy was returned to the owner. They didn't call it theft, they called it preservation. The library may have held 400,000 to over 1 million scrolls. But numbers don't hurt. Ideas do. Somewhere inside those walls, accurate measurements of Earth's circumference calculated by Eratosthenes. Early steam-powered machines described by Hero of Alexandria. Medical procedures that wouldn't reappear for 1,500 years. Complete histories of civilizations that vanished without a trace. Think about this. We celebrate Newton, but he stood on shoulders we can no longer see. We admire modern medicine, but someone already tried, failed, refined, and recorded it. And that record burned. Or did it? You've heard the story. Julius Caesar burned it down. In 48 BCE, Caesar set fire to ships in Alexandria's harbor during a civil war. The flames spread. Some ancient sources say scrolls were lost. But here's the uncomfortable truth: the Great Library survived that fire. Damaged? Possibly. Destroyed overnight? No. And this is where the myth gets seductive, because we love clean endings. One fire, one villain, one tragic night. History isn't that kind. The library didn't die screaming, it died quietly. Budget cuts, political shifts, religious pressure, changing values. Roman emperors stopped funding it, scholars left, scrolls decayed. Then came the rise of religious dominance, Christian, then later Islamic, each with moments of tolerance and moments of destruction. In 391 CE, pagan institutions were targeted under Emperor Theodosius. The Serapeum, another branch of the library, was destroyed. Later, during the Muslim conquest in the 7th century, stories claim Caliph Umar ordered remaining books burned. But historians argue, those books may have already been gone. And somehow, that's worse, because it means the library wasn't murdered, it was abandoned. Here's the part history textbooks skip. No one panicked, no one screamed, "We're losing everything." The scrolls didn't vanish in flames that lit the sky. They rotted, they scattered, they were ignored. And that's the most human ending possible. Knowledge doesn't disappear when enemies attack, it disappears when people stop caring. When funding dries up, when politics replace curiosity, when preserving truth becomes inconvenient. The Library of Alexandria didn't fall in one night. It faded while the world was busy. Ask yourself this: What breakthroughs are we missing right now? What data are we deleting? What research is being defunded? What voices are being archived, then forgotten? We like to believe we're smarter now. But Alexandria believed that too. And somewhere between scrolls we'll never read, humanity already solved problems we're still struggling with today. The Library of Alexandria wasn't just a building. It was a promise. That human knowledge mattered more than power, that curiosity was sacred, that ideas were worth protecting. And when that promise broke, the world got darker, slower, quieter. If this story moved you, if you believe forgotten history still shapes our future, subscribe to ChronoVault. Because the past isn't dead. It's just waiting to be remembered.